There we go. Can thank you, guys. Thank you so much for coming on to the live session. I'm going to basically take you guys through a few things. I just want to quickly um, do what we call a sound test. So let's just test the sound quickly. I just want to make sure if you guys can hear me. Guys, thank you so much for. There we go. So there's sound. Any case, guys. So from my side, I just want to say thank you so much for coming on board, and I am going to take this opportunity and I'm going to really do my very best to take you through a process. And as we go through the process, I just want to make sure that you understand everything, number one, and number two, you can also relate with me and understand why I have invited you to this live presentation with our VIP Travel Club. So from my side, I just want to say to you thank you, really, thank you so much for just taking the time tonight to actually come on board. I just want to say I've got a few house rules, of course. I just want to make sure you guys understand something, um, that I want you to please make sure there's no interruptions around you. I want to make sure that you are your attention is here at this presentation 110%. And then of course we're going to have a lot of fun together. I believe that out of my heart. I just want to make sure you understand how important this is, and if you can understand the importance of this, then you'll understand why I ask you if you can really please just make sure that your attention is 100% with me. All right. Yeah, so there we go. I'll just make sure the screen is right because we're going to go into the presentation in a few seconds time. There we go. Yes, hey, now we're in the right place. Good. Thank you so much for your patience, stuff like this. This is live, so of course, if there's going to be obstacles around the way, at least you can see this is real, this is live. Um, I just want to say from my side, this is going to be a lot of fun, okay? We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to tell you a little story of myself in a bit, and then you guys will understand as we go through this presentation together that we will actually at the end of the relate. So, guys, my name is David. I have been in business for the last 13 years. I'm a conventional businessman. Been almost my entire life self-employed. My background, of course, I come from retail. So, just to tell you guys a story, a little bit story of when I was young. So, with me when I was young, I always had this belief that I'm going to be very successful one day. I always had this belief that I'm going to retire at the age of 45. I'm going to have a Maserati one day. I'm going to have BMWs. I'm going to live in a mansion. I had all these ideas and philosophies how I'm going to get there in my entire life. And that's the reason why I went from, instead of working for a boss, decided to rather go and work for myself. And let me tell you something, when I was 23 years old, when I started my own business, it wasn't easy. It wasn't something that I ever thought was going to be so difficult. But you know what? I just had to do it. I had a very small baby at that time. At the age of 23, I had my first child. Wasn't married immediately. I got married before he was born. You know, we're young, we do things. But in any case, but that's when my journey started, and that is when I believed if I'm going to start that, if I'm going to work hard, if I'm going to start building up and save money, I'm going to do all these things, and one day I'm going to be able to retire. And you know what? The reality is, I'm 45 years, 40 years now. I want to retire when I'm 45. I've got 5 years to go, and the bottom line is, I didn't ever think I'm going to get to a place when I'm 40 that if I have to look into the distant future, there is not even a possibility that I will ever be able to retire in 5 years' time, even if I want to. And that happens to how many of us on a day in our life. So many times we do stuff, we work hard, we got a good job, we either work for ourselves, we have a second business, we do stuff because we trust and we hope that we're going to have the ability to retire. And let me tell you something. Last year, as you guys can see, I got involved in this opportunity on the 15th of November, but about a month before that, I booked a small little holiday getaway at some camping site place, and I was excited about it because my children is with me every 2 years. December, of course, and I was ready to just gonna have a lot of fun because we work so hard, guys. But that's where that's with me where the biggest disappointment in my life came, because I had this desire. Okay, apart from being successful, apart from retiring, one, I had the desire that I want to just take my wife and my children to at least one holiday a year where they can really just enjoy time with me, and it's family time, and it's the time when you don't work and you don't worry about work. But guys, that's not how my life turned out in October, November 2018. Now, every single year we tell ourselves that next year is going to be a better year than the following year, and then the next year is going to be better than the following year. And you know what is the worst part? The next year is never ever the better year, and the only way to do that is if we do something different. And at that very, very moment, apart from me not be able to go on holiday with my children, my family, there was many other issues that I had to sort out from a financial perspective, business. You know, it wasn't a good time of the year. It was one of those things that you just go downwards, and you try so hard to pick business up. Although money is coming in, it just goes out like that. And we all face this on a daily basis. We all see this happening on a daily basis. And I had to do something else. I had to find something that can keep me on my head above water. And you know, my biggest desire that year was just to go have a good holiday, and it didn't happen. So on the 14th of November last year, I was busy looking around, and I went into LinkedIn to see what is out there. And of course, I came upon this message from a guy in Pretoria. I believe, if I remember correctly, he was a lawyer student studying at UNISA. And he sent me this message, and he said to me, "Listen, David, I have something really good I would like you to have a look at. Do you like traveling and stuff like that?" And at the moment, of course, my heart just fell out of my chest, and I thought to myself, you know what, I just cancelled everything that I booked, and now you come and you ask me if I like to travel. Of course I like to travel. Of course I want to take my family all over the world. Of course, that's what we all want. We all want to just take our bucket list and go places in the world. Some of us haven't even seen our own country. But in any case, I of course didn't find it very funny. And I said to him, "Listen, I'm not interested. Don't even bother." And I was angry with myself, and I was angry with the world. But curiosity got to me, and of course later I went and I had a look to see what is it this guy's talking about. And I watched the video, which I'm going to show you the video just now. I want you to see it. And that's the moment when I realized everything that I've desired in my entire life, everything that I worked so hard for my entire life, was right in front of me, but nobody has ever given me that opportunity. And one of my purposes today is to make sure that you have this opportunity that's coming your way. And I don't want you to miss it, and I want you to just make sure you focus on what I'm about to show you. And you know, the other problem was when I saw the opportunity, I knew that this guy's gonna want something. You know, he's gonna want money from me, because I do know that nothing in this world is for free. And if anything is for free, or somebody want to give you something for nothing, you know it's too good to be true. Stay away, run away. So I knew that there's gonna be some sort of involvement from a financial perspective for me. I just didn't know how much. I didn't know where. I didn't know how. But irrespective of that, I still looked at what he sent me, I still saw this amazing opportunity that I've been waiting my whole entire life for, right in front of me, that I never even knew existed. But I had to overcome the problem. I had to overcome the problem, and if I can say to you guys, I didn't know how to do it. I mean, when I saw the let's call it enrollment fee, or the initial fee to get involved, to be part of the system, I just knew I just didn't. I don't have an opportunity. I don't have the ability to do it. But in any case, the opportunity was greater than the desire, and opportunity was greater than the problem that I had. And I thought to myself, I'll make a plan. I'll do something about it, and I have. And at 2:30 that morning, I told my wife, "Listen, here, there's a new business venture I'm going to get in." She just looked at me and said to me, "Listen, you do what you must do. Just make sure you make the right choices." And of course, she went back to sleep. And when a wife does that, it's not always easy. But I knew in my gut I just had to do this. Now, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I want you to see what I'm talking about, because it was this very moment that I knew everything for me and my children, my life is going to change. And I just want you to sit back and just watch it. All right, once we're done with that video, I'm going to split this thing in two. So the first part, I'm going to talk about the traveling and the travel club. So for those that's really into traveling and stuff like that, if you're just interested in traveling, it's fine. And if you're also looking at a business opportunity, absolutely out of this world, you want to stick to the end, then I will then discuss that with you. So sit back and just enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in 6 minutes.
With over 700 employees worldwide, and of the top 100 direct selling companies, we're the 25th largest growing network marketing company on the planet, and the only company in travel. We are also a part of the top 20% of the Inc. 5000, which is America's fastest growing companies. We've got hundreds of thousands of members in over 40 plus countries, and we're just getting started. Dream Trips is a VIP travel club, and we have won 43 World Travel Awards, known as the Oscars of the tourism industry, including the world's leading travel club for 2018. Now, when you become a member, this includes yourself, your spouse, or significant other, and any children under the age of 18. With only one membership, you have access to over 55,000 holidays and member-only prices. The Dream Trip membership consists of 4 unique benefits. Number 1, and our core product, Dream Trips. 4 and 5-star vacations at 2 and 3-star prices. It's a champagne vacation on a beer budget. How are we able to do this? Very simple. Buying a bottle of water at a retail store would cost you full price. Now, walking into a wholesale store and buying cases and crates, it would cost significantly less. Now, we don't buy bottles of water, we buy vacations. For example, we walk into the best of the best hotels and cruise liners. We don't book one room or one cabin, we book half the hotel, or if not the entire resort, or a few hundred cabins, or the entire cruise lineup. We got trips all around the world to suit all tastes, and thousands available at any given time. Are you the kind of person that wants to give back? With the World Ventures Foundation, through our volunteers, we've built hundreds of schools in third world countries. This is where you can give your time and energy for a good cause that impacts communities in a positive way. There's no one better to recognize us than the Queen of Giving Back, Oprah Winfrey, featured us in her O magazine. This is your opportunity to bless it forward. From making a living to making a living giving. Out of 55,000 dream trips, here's a few examples. Cape Town, South Africa, 3 days in a 4-star hotel for $159 per person. Now that's not per night, that's for the entire stay. Now flights aren't included, but we'll give you that solution in a couple of minutes. Johannesburg, South Africa, 2 nights at a 5-star hotel with breakfast and dinner and a full day to Gold City theme park for $169 per person. You may notice some points allocated to this deal. This means you can use your points to offset the total cost of the trip. What about Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe, including a sunset cruise? Gaborone, Botswana, 3 days and 2 nights at a 5-star hotel for $249 per person for the entire weekend. This includes a morning game drive, complimentary round of golf, and breakfast and dinner. All properties are cherry-picked by specialists all around the world at the best times to visit these destinations. On all our trips, we include a personal host for your entire stay to make sure you have a special and exclusive experience, plus a 24/7 concierge service. This is like having your own personal assistant who can give you wake-up calls, do your online research, and make restaurant or bar reservations, and much more. Iconic cities like Paris, Vegas, and Dubai, or what about Disneyland? A child's dream is also available. You into sports? We've got that covered. We have sport trips all around the world covering major events. Number 2, today you will also get your own booking site. This works like any other booking site online with 2 major differences. 1, our price pledge. In the unlikely event that you find the same flight or hotel room for less, you'll be reimbursed 110% of the difference in Rovia bucks to spend on this engine in the future. Once you have booked your flight, Rate Shrinker Technology will continue searching until you check in. If the price of your flight or hotel drops, Rovia will rebook you on the lower price and refund the difference in cash. Number 3, our dining and entertainment program. So here's how you use it on a daily basis instead of just on your vacation. We partner up with over 5,000 merchants around the world. When our members go out to eat at a partnered restaurant, they get treated like a VIP. Certain restaurants have special perks, such as a free drink or starter or even a dessert. After eating, you save between 20 and 50% of your bill. You can actually earn that back in the form of points. I'll get more into points later, but understand a point equals $1 and $1 equals a point. You just have to use it to go on dream trips. Number 4. Dream Trip Rewards Mall. Things you're already buying, you can now buy on your reward site and use your points to bring the price down. Brands such as Gucci, Ferragamo, Calvin Klein, Apple, LG, Tumi, Bose Sound, and even a wine section for our wine lovers out there. To become a member of Dream Trips, you have 2 options, Gold or Platinum. For the first time in 13 years, we're running a promotion. If you purchase either Gold or Platinum, you're saving up to 60% off, which is only $149.99 today. And for the Gold membership, it is just $42 a month, and you get everything you've seen in the video so far. As a Platinum member, it's $75 a month. You get advanced booking to all the dream trips you've seen and special Platinum upgrades. Platinum Dream Trips are accessible only to Platinum members and much more for the exact same price. With both memberships, you get $100 back in points so you can spend them on Dream Trips. Point for dollar and your monthly membership fees back every year as a lump sum value for the following 12 months. The best part, refer 4 other members in any given period of time and your monthly fees are waived. The exciting part is there's also an optional business side where you can potentially make part-time, full-time, or serious income. Our aim is not for you to quit your primary income. It's actually designed to add an extra income and help you increase your financial portfolio to pay off the debt, build a legacy, or even make a difference. Because the more you have, the more you can give. And the more you give, the more you'll receive. This makes it a complete no-brainer. We want to welcome you to our world. It's filled with magical destinations and peak experiences. And we want you to see it, we want you to go out there and enjoy it, go explore the world. See you on the beaches of the world.
Yeah, so guys, as you can see, that dream trips. I'm Session explained it so well in the video. So I'm going to make sure now. I'm going to take you guys through it, and I just want to come back to the point where I said to you, when I saw that video for the very first time, I almost, like I said, my heart just fell almost out of my chest, because how was it even possible that I've missed this? What I'm about to just take and just in a broader perspective show you, how did I miss that for over so many years? Because if I had this at the time when I had to cancel my holidays last year, I would have never cancelled it. And this is why I say to you, I need you to really just stay focused with me for a few more minutes so I can take it through. So the product, or the main part of what we're talking about, is dream trips. I know Session in the video showed you, but just watch the short video quickly. It will just give you a quick idea of what this is all about.
Here's an idea more powerful than any ocean. A collective force that could stand toe-to-toe with the great wonders of the world. A force stronger than gravity, and moving in every direction at once. A force that bridges great distances, brings the unreachable closer, and turns ordinary into adventure. It's the magic of together. Together starts stories. Stories that become legend. Together begins locally and turns your town into a playground. Ever growing, ever expanding, until your playground is anywhere you can imagine. Together creates joy. Together is unstoppable. It searches the world over and brings together the very best. Together builds community, turns destinations into arrivals, dreams into memories. The best way to experience the world is together. Because together goes further.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys can agree with me that at the end of the day, we want to do this kind of thing with other people. And you know, this to me was important, because I wanted to go with my family. I want to do this with my family together, and at that point, of course, I couldn't anymore. So the thing is, the thing is that we need to realize at the end of the day that what I'm about to show you right now is, it's not something that should be a negative thing. It should be overwhelmingly positive, because what I'm about to show you is exactly what it says. It's called Dream Trips. It's about all the ideas and dreams that we have, is to put over into reality and actually make it real. And I'm just going to give you another 2 or 3 examples just to break it down a little bit better, so you guys can just understand. I'm just going to grab my pointer here. There we go. So what is important, if you can just follow the red dot. Yes, one dream trip that we call them Magaliesberg in South Africa. This is going towards northwest. There's a zip line and mountain of Magaliesberg is at Mazingwe Lodge and Conference Center. It's a zip line tour. It includes all the equipment, 2 breakfast and 1 dinner. Now you'll see there's a member price. So this member price that you see is when you become a member of Dream Trips, you immediately have the benefits of going on these curated, amazing holidays at a member price. It's a price that you'll not get anywhere. Remember what he said in the video, that we don't buy one holiday, we buy the entire holiday resort or the entire cruise line, or we buy at least half of the hotel or cruise line, whatever the case may be. The bottom line is, the benefit is that because we buy the holidays in bulk, is get given to us as members at a member price. And then there's also Dream Trip points involved, and I'm going to get to points later, but you take your points. If you can see, you offset it. So here in this case, this entire holiday that you see, this entire 3 days and 2 nights, including a breakfast, including a dinner, plus everything you see on that screen, is going to cost you $1,389 per person sharing. And I'm telling you now, when I saw that the first time, it's like I couldn't even get a campsite for that price. All right, here's another example. So here's an international trip. So this is the Athens in Greece, or we call this the historical Athens trip. This is at the St. George Lysabetis Boutique Hotel. It's a historical Athens tour, 3 breakfasts, 1 lunch, 1 dinner, and this is for 4 days and 3 nights. And again, if you look at this, this is your member price. So it's $329 for per person sharing. If you're a member, if there's no points, if you don't have points, which of course you'll understand later. But if you then take your points and you offset it, this is a gold membership price. It's going to cost you $3,500 per person sharing for every little thing that you see on this entire screen here. So everything that you see above me, that is what you're going to get. And then of course, if you take the platinum, and I've done this and I've done the math, if you take the same price, you take the platinum price, the same trip is going to cost you $1,500 or just over $1,600, depending on the rand-dollar rate per person sharing for everything that you see on that slide. All right. Then the next one is one in KwaZulu-Natal, the Drakensberg. Again, 3 days, 2 nights, Cathedral Peak Hotel, 9 hole game of golf, 2 breakfasts and 2 dinners included. So the members price is $209. But if you take your points and you offset, it's going to cost you $2,200 per person sharing for every single thing you see. And this is a 5-star hotel, or 4 or 5-star hotel. It's absolutely just mind-blowing what you can get once you become a member. And this is what you need to see. It doesn't matter when you're going to go on holiday, you will eventually go on holiday. And my plan was I need to take my children and my wife on holiday, but I couldn't. But if I had this, I could. And this is, of course, where the difference come in. So to go to the next slide. There we go. So when you become a member, as the video has explained, you get your booking engine. And in this booking engine, you can book flights, hotels, car rentals. You can book cruises, holiday rentals, activities, and of course we also have the rate shrinking technology, as Sachin explained to you. And then all of this, there we go. You can only get all of that if you become a member. So there's 3 ways, of course, is to earn your way towards holiday. So the first one, and the common sense one, is you need to become a member. Okay, I think that talks for itself. As you become a member, you get a benefit of everything that you just saw. And of course, you can then go and use it for dream trips. You can use it for volunteers. You can use it for breakaways. You can use it from day-to-day traveling. You have the benefit of that. But there's also 2 other ways that you can actually get a benefit of going and collecting points towards your holidays. And I'm going to explain the points to you after this. So the one part is, of course, you can dine your ways, what we call DT local. So you can go and you can physically eat your way. And for every time that you dine at one of the partner restaurants, you're going to get points, and that's going to go towards your holiday, whenever you're going to take him, how many you're going to take. And then of course the other part, and this is what I'm doing right now, is the sharing part. As in, if you share, then also you get points when people join, and all those things get used as a benefit of this membership. So as I said, there's the Dream Trips app. So you go, you find your closest restaurant, you go eat, you scan your slip, you get points, and then of course those points can be used for Dream Trips when you go on holiday. All right, so guys, I just want to say something. This is Friday night, and the thing is, the price you see here is subject to change. It can change tomorrow. So I'm just going to give you the rundown as it stands right now. So when you become a member, you then get access to Dream Trips. You also get your personal booking engine, like I just showed you. You get a Dream Trips local. You have 24/7 concierge services, flight accident insurance, entertainment discounts, in-destination support, which is extremely important. And then, of course, in order to become a member of Dream Trips, you're looking at about $2,500. That's $172 once off. And then there's a monthly fee of 590 Rand. Now, as you can see in the bottom here, when you do become a member, so that the money physically go from your right pocket straight to your left pocket, so you don't lose it, you immediately can use those points or you can immediately use your membership and you can start going on holidays. And of course, the monthly fee that you pay on your anniversary date, those points then get released. But the good news is there's actually a way of bypassing your monthlies, that you don't have to pay it, but you're going to have to stay right to the end for me to show you that. All right. So let me just get to the next slide. So the Dream Trips Platinum currently is same price to start off with, but your monthlies is different. But here you get advanced bookings to Dream Trips. You guys can just read the screen there. So you also get your upgrade to your experiences. You get exclusive upgrades. Very important, you can offset 50% more of your Dream Trip points towards these Dream Trips. And of course, you get your exclusive Platinum only Dream Trips. Now, if you go do the math, you'll understand that the amount of points you can offset, because you get a lot of points through referring and eating and stuff like that, your holidays will almost become, I'm telling you, I don't think there's anyone in this world that can give you that kind of prices and stuff like that when you do become a member, or a Platinum member for that sake. So yes, every single time you refer somebody and that person joins, you get 100 points. Now guys, just understand something. 100 points is $100. So every $1 is 14 Rand currently as it stands in South Africa. So if you refer somebody, immediately you make 1,400 Rand back in points, and all that stuff get accumulated, and you can use it for as many Dream Trips as you like. And that is where this is really starting to get like magic. Alright, so let's just quickly recap. So everything that I just showed you was the traveling side of things. I showed you what Dream Trips is all about. We explained to you what you can do with your Dream Trips. You can use it for as many Dream Trips as you like. You can use it for whatever you want to do on the booking engine. But I want to take a moment and I want to just tell you, when I saw this opportunity on the 15th, I didn't fully understand the business side of things. So I'm going to make and do my very best to give you the best explanation as possible. And you need to understand right now, before we even proceed, that this is an opportunity for, we're not saying it's going to replace your current employment. It might be your only employment, who knows? But the bottom line is, this is a good way to make a second or third passive income. But before we go into that, I just want to take all the ideas and philosophies that comes into people's minds out of the way, all right? So, first of all, which is very important, if you look here right above me, there we go. That is the World Travel Awards that the company has won over 43 international travel awards. The head office is in Plano, Texas, in Dallas, in America. We've got offices in over 35 different markets around the world. I think something like 42 countries. We've got all the tools and support systems in the world. We actually got a head office in Randburg in South Africa, in Johannesburg, just other side, Sandton. And I mean, if a company can win so many international travel awards, there is just no ways that you can even get considered for that if the company was not legit or some scheme or whatever people may think of. Alright, and then also the company is currently ranked 677th out of the 5,000 fastest growing companies, top companies in America. And that in itself gives a lot of credibility, and very important, just like Honey and those things, places, the company is also registered to the Direct Selling Association. So it's just no ways that this company can ever be a scheme or not legit or whatever the stories that people might say or tell you, because the insecurities, the bottom line is, I know for a fact, being 5 months in this business, I've been paid every single week, so I don't have a problem.
Imagine working for a company where you have a voice, regardless of position and tenure. A company that rewards performance, promotes personal development, and embraces work-life balance. Can you imagine such a company? We did. This is World Ventures. Located in Plano, Texas, is an affluent northern suburb of Dallas. Our location is an added bonus. Dallas boasts the best shopping in the Southwest, top-rated hotels and restaurants, the largest urban arts district in the nation, 14 entertainment districts, and much more. We are the leading direct seller of vacation club memberships, with more than 300,000 independent representatives in 28 countries. Our signature product is Dream Trips, curated group vacations to global destinations at exclusive pricing. For the past 6 years, Direct Selling News Magazine has named World Ventures one of the 100 most influential direct selling companies in the world. Our success is largely due to our one big team philosophy.
I really enjoy working with World Ventures because of all the travel opportunities that are offered through the company. I just recently took advantage of the Dream Trips membership that we get being employees with the company. I attended a 5-day cruise and it was a great time.
What's great about the break rooms here at World Ventures is we have a handful to choose from. We have 4 different floors here, and there's several on each floor. And then down on our first floor, where everyone usually hangs out, that's what we call our family room or game room. We have pool tables, ping pong tables, several refrigerators, a little convenience store set up for us, and they keep it stocked and make us really feel like a part of the family here.
Well, what I really love about World Ventures is the opportunity to go out into the field, visit events. You get to meet lots of different reps from all over the world. We get a chance to get to know them and totally in the spirit of co-creation, get their ideas. It's a great way to really be part of that one big team that we talk about so much.
Hi, I'm Kathy McBrayer, Chief People Officer with World Ventures. And as you can see, working here has its privileges. Among them are benefits and perks that reflect our commitment to supporting employee success. Highlights include competitive compensation, health, dental, and vision and company-paid life insurance, flexible spending accounts, 401k plan, generous paid time off, wellness programs, optional standing desks and access to walking and riding desks, outdoor wireless workspaces, relaxation rooms with massage chairs, free chair massages on site each month, company-sponsored special events. We also nurture the professional and personal development of staff through training, mentoring, peer support, and continuing education. Our holistic approach ensures a happy, healthier, and more productive workforce.
Now that you've met the World Ventures team, what do you think? If you'd like to work for a company that embraces fun, freedom, and fulfillment as a core value.
Yeah, so I will explain the rest to you. So the good thing is, or the awesome part that you are seeing there is the fact that not only is the company awesome when it comes to traveling and what we do on a personal basis, but what's really, really good and to me that was striking was the fact that you actually are part of a company that is just out of this world good for their staff, and employees are happy and they look after everybody. I mean, I'm independent rep. You saw the part where there was thousands and thousands of people in the stadium. I've been there myself, and this is where the personal development and stuff is adding so much more value from a business perspective. And this is the part I'm going to go into now, and I want you just to take note of what's about to happen. So the first thing, and I think very important to understand, is, like I said before, this is, you can do it in your spare time, you can do this part-time, or you can even, if you want to do this a full-time career, but that's completely and utterly up. If you just want to do it for travel, that is also not a problem. And then just before I get into the juicy things of this whole presentation, I want you to understand, there are no guarantees regarding income. And the reason why I say this is there are so many people that wants to get involved, and then they know the opportunity is big, and then they sit and do nothing. And I'm telling you now one thing: if you're going to sit and do nothing, you're not going to get paid. But if you just follow the system, which I'm going to explain to you now, if you just follow the system, if you trust me with this, if you trust the person who's invited you to this, you will and can be successful. But I will explain that to you as we go. All right. So this is Robert Kiyosaki. He's the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. He wrote this book, over 33 million copies been sold and counting. You know, he wrote a book once and he's just making money over and over and over. He's also a New York Times #1 bestseller, and not just now, he's been a #1 bestseller for almost ever. And he says in his book a few things, and I'm going to just give you 3 examples that to me is very personal. And the first part is that the richest people in the world look for and build networks where everybody else is looking for work. Now, I don't know if you can agree with me or not agree with me. The bottom line is, if you have Facebook or you have Instagram and you've got a network of people and you cannot even make 5 cents from them, then that network is dead. But if you look at all the millionaires and all the billionaires in the world, how do they make money? Off their networks. Because people are looking for opportunities. People want to deal and wheel with each other. And this is the thing. When I got involved in this business, I knew that I knew a handful of people. I can actually just go and say to them, listen, look what I just found. Because to me it was personal. It was real. And it was never about the money, but I just knew that I had to share this information to people. So Robert Kiyosaki also say something else is really important. He said, if you want to go places, if you want to make a success of life, then take hands, connect to the people that's been there already, and go with them. And that is a very big life lesson, because so many times in life we try to recreate everything that we do. We listen to other people's opinions, but we can never go and just go with people that's been successful. I'm not talking about going with people that's not successful. I'm talking going with people like Robert Kiyosaki, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and so many others that's really been successful in this business, or in their business, in their life, that we can learn from and go with. And there, Robert Kiyosaki, as you guys can see here, he's on our world stage as we speak. When he was doing teaching like that, as you can see. Alright, so I just want to give you guys a bit of good news and a nice breather. So if you do get involved today, if you do say yes, I want to do this is really out of this world amazing, understand something, we do have something that we call the Mega Rockstar Trip. So if you go now today after becoming a member, go and tell 2 people, because I know you're going to want to tell the whole world. They will then say to you, thank you very much, go to Barcelo. There's actually 5 different locations, and there's not just the Barcelo Resort. There's actually a few. There's Cape Town, there's Cancun, there's Spain. In any case, so, excuse me, so if you just refer 2 people, I say to you, listen here, thank you very much, pay $3,400 and you can go and have 4 days and 3 nights in this amazing, I think it's 5 or 6 star place. And we will sort out the rest. Then, of course, the second step is, if you go and just refer 2 more people, so now you referred 4 people in total, the company say to you, thank you very much. They send you an email, say, listen here, please book your Rockstar trip. Go and have fun. Thank you from our side, because we really just want to say thank you. And that, you can go and see what that already will cost you if you have to do it yourself. Okay, so guys, like I said in the beginning, this is a business you can do either in part of spare time, but there is also a cash component to it where you actually make physical money, what we call commission, and this is the direct commission. So every single time while it's on this promotion, this price that you saw today, $173, every single time somebody joined the company, it just doesn't matter if it's the travel or the travel and the business side of things, you'll get $20. That's plus minus 270 to 300 Rand from the company, just to say thank you. And also, just to give you an idea here, you need 4 people in this business to become a qualified rep. So the only way for the company to see that you can and you want to and you're eager about this to grow yourself, to make some extra money, is if you refer more people that join the business, because that's what network marketing is all about. So here we don't sell toothpaste to people. We're not asking people to buy products. All the company says, you are a member of something really good now. Go now and just go tell a few people. If they become members, we will then qualify you as a rep. But not only qualify you as a rep, we will also pay you in cash, and we will give you an amazing Mega Rockstar. Now guys, let me tell you something. I just want to just share this quickly with you again. I got married 2.5 years ago. September will be 3 years. When I got married, I put almost all our money into the wedding. So I want to give my wife the best wedding that she ever wanted, but the thing that I did lack at that moment of time, I could not do that and do the honeymoon part. So we just had to stay a day at the place we got married. Beautiful, beautiful place. But listen to this now, okay? That again, you know, we have this desire. We just want to give our wife. I don't know about you, but when I got married to her, she was like my princess. She's like my queen. She's like my best friend. I just wanted to give her the best experience, the best memory ever. And of course, I couldn't take her on honeymoon, and that feeling that I had was terrible. But you know what? Here's the good news. Here's the awesome news. Ever since I started with this company, I have physically received Mega Rockstar trips, 8 of them already. I have qualified 8 times and 8 different places around the world where I can take my wife for my whole entire holidays paid for. So now we're not going to have one honeymoon. We're going to have as many honeymoons as soon as we have our planning and stuff done. Then we're going to, of course, make up for the times that we missed out on honeymoons. That's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, let's just take it a step further. So now it was you, remember, and because you want to become qualified, you want to make some extra money, you referred 5, 6, 7 people. So let's do a bit of math here. So the 6 people that you referred, and those 6 people go, and I said, listen here, Peter or Michelle, while we love what you do, or what you did, you know what? We also would learn to make some extra money. We also want the free Rockstar trips. If you can do it, we're going to do what you do, because clearly this is working for you. And because you only referred 4 more of those people, now your average ones of income is about 3,000 to 4,000 rand. And then you also a 2-star rep. And now your team has grown. Now you guys are 12 in the team, and those 12 people go and they again do exactly the same. They go and tell more people again, because only 4 of those people was people that you directly put into the business. You still get paid for everybody else's efforts. The company said to you, thank you very much. There's 8,000 rand plus minus that you're going to get once off. And you also, as you guys can see on top, you become a 3-star rep. Then it gets to this point. So this is senior rep. This is one of the more senior ranks in the company. Now you got 60 gold members that as a result of you. Remember, it's not all 60 people here. It's a result of you. You only put 4, 5, or 6, maybe 10 of those 60 people in the business. The rest is because of the people, of those 10 people and their people and their people. And now the company will pay you average commission, and it's not once off, guys, per month. All right, per month. There's people that is working for years that does not even get this kind of money, and then I work an 8 to 5 job. The company say to you, your average commission per month is plus minus 7,000 rand every single month, provided there's 60 gold members in your team or 30 platinum, and 4 of those people active members is because of you. That's the only that's the requirement to become a senior rep. Just to show you guys something, if you can see it, that's the same tag as there on the top of the screen. I'll show you now in a bit how long it took me to be just when I started, how long it took me to become a senior rep. Okay, so like I said, I started on the 15th of November. I became a 2-star rep on the 20th of November, a 3-star rep on the 6th of December, but 7 weeks, it was not even a full 7 weeks later, I went from a member to a senior rep in less than 7 weeks, which means, just to put in perspective to you guys, I went from paying my initial fee, what I paid at that time. In 7 weeks, I had an average monthly income of 7,000 that I didn't have before. Now I had money for school fees. Now I had money to go on holiday. Now every single month I make this money, I can actually put it aside and I can go have the best experience ever. And this is exactly what this opportunity gives us. All right. All right. So after senior rep, guys, this to me is absolutely a benchmark where I want to get to, and I'm not far from it. So here you have 180 gold members in the team. Only 4 of those people was because of you. And now your average income per month. Guys, listen to me. It's per month, right? It's not once off. It's every single month. So the more you and the more your people in the team just follow the system and the more the people just go and tell other people. Because think about it this way: if you become a senior rep and 10 of the people in your team become senior rep, that's 600 people. We're talking about 180 people here for you to become a director. And then of course, as director, you make 30,000 rand on average, plus minus $2,000 every single month. All right. Now, I do not know about you, but let me tell you about me. If I get to a point where I make 30,000 every single month, and I've done the work once, it's a no-brainer. I will keep on doing this because, first of all, it's paid in dollars. It's paid in a international bank, just to show you guys. All right, there's the card. Hope you guys can see it. It's a Visa card, so your money gets paid into international account. It's dollars, and you can use that card wherever you want to go to. And the nice thing is we get paid every Friday and every 15th of the month. So with a normal guy get linear income, he work, get paid. We are passive income earners or residual income earners. We do the work once and we get paid over and over and over and over and over. And that is the reason why so many people, it gets me to get so angry. And I remember myself also, you go out, you pay a small fee for something, and all you have to do is physically, you don't have to sell stuff, you don't have to beg people to do it, nothing. All you need to do is just tell a few people, listen, there's a better way of going on holiday. There's a cheaper way of going on holiday at a 5-star or 6 or 7-star resort. This is just living your dream. That's all you have to say to them. Invite them for a cup of coffee, share the information with them, and you get paid 28,000 plus every single month for the rest of your life. Guys, to me, that's just an absolute no-brainer. That is the reason why I'm doing this right now, to show you the possibilities that company offers you. Now, I'm not going to downplay education. I just want to make a comparison. So yeah, I took stats of the Stats SA website, and I said the average lawyer in South Africa's salary per month is 30,000 rand, and this is after 7 years of study, plus articles, plus experience I need to build up. And then the study still will cost them about 40 to 60,000 per year. So just imagine this, all right? If I want to get to 30,000 rand as a lawyer, as a legal person, it will take me about 10 years. If I want to make 30,000 rand in World Ventures, it will take me a few months. And this is the reason exactly why I'm telling you that the possibilities are there. Let's just listen to Sia's testimony.
Coming out to you live from Soweto. I wanted to share with you guys real quickly what the company has done for me in the past 5 months. When I started with this company, I was an Uber driver, working 12-hour shifts, 6 hours a day, very time broke, in a very stagnant position, and I was looking for something that was going to give me freedom. I came across this company, and within the first 2 months, I hit the first rank of the company, which was senior rep. The following 3 months, which is 5 months, I hit the second rank, which is director. Within that time, I took over 3 holidays within 5 months, made over 100,000 rand in commissions, and right now I'm a 5-figure income earner residually. So if you're looking for something that's going to really bless and change your life, lock in with the person who has just showed you this information. They will take you to the promised land. I'm a living, walking proof and testimony that this company works and that it can truly bless your life in a massive way. God bless and see you on the other side, especially on the beaches of the world.
If you go and just refer to more people, so now you refer 4 people in total. Yeah, so as you guys can see, you know, if an Uber driver can do this, anybody can do it. And this is not disrespecting to anybody that's riding Ubers. I've got a few people that I've met that's doing Uber that I've introduced into this business. But after marketing, after director, it becomes marketing director. So now 400 people, your team is going to 400. 4 of those people was because of you. Out of the entire 400, 4 of those people or more of those people was because of you. And now your average commission per month, guys, and you must look at this properly, 70,000 rand per month. All right, so now you make a monthly income of 70,000 Rand per month. And I'm speaking to a lot of people on a daily basis. There's people that told me that they can work a lifetime and they will never, ever see 70,000 a month. Doesn't matter what they do. And currently, just in our team, there's over 100 people already that's making over 70,000 on average every single month. So guys, just so you understand something, because a lot of people think this is some sort of pyramid thing. It's not. It's just multi-level marketing. Okay, there's no cap. There's no only one person on top. You can outwork the person on top any given time. You can out-earn them. And that's the difference between a pyramid scheme and this. So this is absolutely a legal company. So another point is the pyramid scheme is as illegal as you can find. So just to show you how this grow, your network. So there's you, there's the 4 people you got. And then the 4 people got their person like you did. And then they get their 4 people. And that person get their 4 people. And the network is just growing and growing and growing. And as the network grow, you get paid from there right to you. Every single person, so everybody's effort, you're still getting paid for it. And that's why I say from a network marketing company, it's a no-brainer. If I can show people a better way to go on holiday and get paid for it and get paid to go on holiday, why not? Alright, so just to show you the success plan. So there's you started with me. You're going to say to me, David, yes, I'm in, I'm all for it. I can show a few people, I can tell them. When you get to 4, you become a qualified rep, and as you grow, I just showed you basically up to a year. So after marketing director, you become a regional marketing director. Now you get 140,000 Rand on average per month. You get $1,000 car bonus. That's about 14,500 for car bonus. And then the next rank is NMD. You get 280,000 commission per month, and you get about 22,000 car allowance or car bonus. Then he becomes an IMD. You get 800,000 Rand per month. So guys, this is dollars, is not Rand. So you get a house bonus of $33,000. That's about 40 to 45,000 for our house. So I mean, if your house is paid for, your car's paid for, you make almost $1 million a month. I'm sure this is where things really get to open a lot of doors for you. And this is again why I always say this is the opportunity this company offers a person for a small fee you start off with is just nothing. Okay, I'm not going to show you that. I showed you that already. Alright, so you guys saw him in the video right in the beginning. This is Sachin Govender. He's a 4 times IMD. He's a quadruple IMD. Now, guys, listen to me very, very carefully now, okay? Sachin is the millionaire student. You guys can go follow me on all his social media handles. He's been in magazines. He's been on radio stations. He's been all over the world. He's been traveling day and day night. He's just been around the block. And I mean, if Shaquille O'Neal, Sachin Tendulkar, the Wolf of Wolf Street, Akon, Rich the Kid, Soldier Boy, Les Brown, if there's business for all of these guys, it's definitely for me. All right? If he's 25 years old and he can make a success, he can become an IMD 4 times, which basically means he's making 800,000 Rand 4 times. He's getting his car bonus of 21,000 4 times. You get his house bonus. That means 40,000 Rand 4 times. And then that's just some of his commission. It's not even all, because there's other commissions and stuff as well. Now that's what I'm saying to you. To me, it's just, if I can remember why I got into business, then if it takes me 2 or 5 years to get to R1 million a month, then I do not care how many people I need to just show them there's a better way of going on holiday. So grateful to have him with us, and he's right here with me, and I'm going to give over to Sachin so he can say a few words to us.
Yes, so you probably watched the presentation, or you're about to watch it right now with David, and I'm telling you right now, this guy's clued up and he knows where he's going. And if you work with someone like him, you're working with the entire team, including myself. I've been a part of the company for about 7 years, started off at 18 years old, with no qualifications and no business experience. I share this with a handful of people, and today we have 93,000 people in our team. Last month, our team did $4.5 million in revenue, and over 500 people joined per day.
bought a few dream cars, bought a few dream homes where we feed over 1,000 underprivileged kids per month. And I look forward to working with you and your future team, and most importantly, seeing you at one of our next big events. God bless.
Senior rep in less than 7 weeks, which means, to put in perspective to you guys, yeah, so guys, there I stood with Session himself, as you guys can see, and he was there at our house in Kempton Park. We did a launch, and he said, "Listen, there you go. This guy knows what he's talking about, and this is on show to you. It's not so much about me. What I want to show you is I'm standing there with Darren Dix, ex-Socket players, IMD, Byron Strack was number 2 in the company, Chris and Peter, also IMDs. Guys, if these guys can make it, you can make it too. And the good news is, you're not going to be alone in this. I've got a very, very nice thing to tell you right at the beginning. We're 2 slides away from the end. And I'm telling you right now, if Session Governor, that's a multi-millionaire, highly successful businessman, highly influential in this company, can tell you that I know what I'm doing. I can say out of my own, not out of bragging, but out of my own, that I am successful purely because I believe in this, and I'm successful because I believe in the people that joined this business with me, and that ultimately is what this is all about. So I just want to quickly just find our screen again, because that disappeared. Alright, so I'm sure you guys know this is Sir Richard Branson. He's the owner of the Virgin Group. I'm sure you guys have heard of him many times before. And Sir Richard Branson, guys, I just want to just double check and see that the screen is still good. There we go. Sorry about that. Just to make sure you guys don't miss anything. All right. So again, if you understand Sir Richard Branson, I read both his books, and you know the way that we need to understand this is this follows, and I want to say this not because I'm disrespecting people, but it's just such an important and such a real and such an open-minded thing to say. But here we go. Just think about this quickly. If you go today and you get to a friend and you say and you share this information with a friend, and that friend tells you, no, this is not good, whatever they tell you, and you know, you look at that you look at that person's lifestyle, and you can see they can barely drive a decent car. They maybe don't, you know, they just have a small car and they have a small house, and you know, you get these skeptical people. But apart from that, you know, people always want to give information and give their opinion to people that they're not really sure of themselves. But the way that I see it is this way, and I want you to just see it in perspective from the way that I see this business, and I see life, and I see everything around me. And this is what Robert Kiyosaki said in the beginning. Alright, so Sir Richard Branson say, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure if you can do it, then say yes and do it later, or say yes and learn how to do it later. Okay? Now, he doesn't look like, he's not Arnold Schwarzenegger yet. He's got a biggest health clubs in the world. He knows nothing of cosmetics, yet he owns Virgin Cosmetics. Alright? So if this guy that's highly successful say to me, David, listen, do this business, get involved in this business. If you're not sure how to do it, you know what, just stick to the plan, learn how to do it later. There's people that will support you and stuff like that, then go for it. But if my friend tells me, listen, don't do it, and his lifestyle is not that good, I must understand something. If I'm going to listen to his opinion, I need to accept his lifestyle. And you know what? I would much rather, and I don't know if you agree with me, I believe you will, listen to Sir Richard Branson, highly successful businessman, entrepreneur. If he says to me, David, do it, learn how to do it later, I will rather listen to him. I will rather take his opinion and live his lifestyle. And that's basically the way that I see it. All right, so I just want to just bring this back to you, and I just want to say this out of urgency. Is this is a 60% promotion. The price is subject to change. It most probably is going to change again. This is a promotion price that's been for a while, but irrespective of that, there's a once-off fee that you're going to pay, and then a monthly fee. But this is the good thing. This is the good news. Remember in the beginning we spoke about 4 people. The moment if you're a gold member and you get 4 gold members, or people that become gold members, then your monthly fees will be waived. You don't pay any more monthly fees, but you still get the points, you still get all the benefits. So, and that's ultimately what we work to. But what I want to show you now is the following. All right, is the following. If you message me right now, if you go into the link below right now, okay, you'll see there's 2 links below. The one link below will say to you, I want to travel only, I just want to become a travel member. Then just click on that link. We will communicate with you in the next day, even maybe sooner, and we will immediately enroll you as a Dream Trips member, and you get all the benefits as we explained. But if you say to me and you click on the other link and you say, David, I want to do the travel and the business opportunity, then click on the other link. The same process will happen. We will communicate with you as soon as we possibly can. And not only will you become just a member, but I personally vouch with my team to help you to launch your business in the next 2 to 3 days. We will support you. We will grow you. We will stand by you. We will make sure you become profitable, as long as you're willing to be a team player and understand that that small investment you made is nothing compared to the big reward you're going to get, as long as you trust us in the system. So I just want to say from my side, thank you so much. Thank you for your time, and I really appreciate your time tonight. I really appreciate the effort that you've put into everything. But make sure you go right now to the bottom, click on the link. If you just want to be a travel member, click on the other link if you want to be a travel member or a club member and a business, and I will communicate with you very soon, and we'll help you, and we're going to get you started, we're going to get you trained, and we're just going to make sure that we're going to walk this journey together, where we're going to have a lot of fun, freedom, and fulfillment. God bless you, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you, guys.